24 hours for the conclave to begin. Get a look here at beautiful St. Peter's Square on a sunny day here in Rome. Could not ask for a more brilliant, sunshiny day. And we are going to be with you for the next 2 hours on Fox Local and for the next hour on Fox 29 to show you everything we possibly can. We've been here over 24 hours as we get you set for the conclave, show you around, and give you a tour. And so we're going to start off this program here today by giving you a little tour of St. Peter's Square. I have never been here before. And obviously that's St. Peter's Basilica. I don't know if you need to see it because it is being blocked by the sign. But we can see here the obelisk, St. Peter's Square, and we've got a friend here who we've brought in. His name is Manuel, and he is the tour guy here in Rome. He is a Roman.
Hi, Jason.
You are a native Roman. You are a tour guy.
Born and raised, yes.
And so we brought Manuel in here to show us around and sort of point some things out because I need a tour of this place, and I'm also working. So can you give us a tour here and show us around? And I
can show you and give you some tips. Yeah,
I love
sure.
it. So let's step right up here to this gate and just sort of look. By the way, they will not let us go in there with cameras, so that's why we are standing where we are.
Is there anything specific you want to know?
Well, okay, obviously St. Peter's Basilica.
Yes.
Over 100 years to build.
Yes.
Michelangelo on the inside has done
not only,
incredible
but
things. Not just Michelangelo?
No, there's Michelangelo, there's Raphael, there's Bernini, maybe like the best ones.
The best.
Built it, and we're talking about, a little bit more than 100 years.
And when was it built?
It was, the second one, because first we're talking about
the facade?
Yes, no. Let's start from the very beginning.
Yes.
Okay? So the second one started in 1506, okay? But it's been built on top of the foundation of the first basilica, and it took, more than 120 years. But if we consider the foundation, the basilica has been standing for 1700 years.
That's incredible.
I'm pretty sure, yes, it is.
And okay, so the saints.
Yes.
I didn't know that's who they were. The saints on top. We're talking about probably, more, maybe 100 or more up there?
A little bit more,
yeah.
yes.
What's the significance of them?
Okay, let's go this way. These are being crafted by Bernini students, but you know the song, Oh When the Saints Go
Marching In?
Yes, that's basically what's going on here. So they are like on upper level than us, and you can imagine as these saints walking to Jesus, which is right in the middle. I don't know if you can see it with this sign, but like it's right on top, like down at the dome, you can see Jesus over there. So it's like all the saints are walking.
They're marching into St. Peter's Basilica or into Jesus?
Yeah, they meet there.
Yeah, that's where they meet.
Yes.
Amazing. And there's an apartment building here as we take a look at more of the saints up top. There's an apartment.
Yes.
What's that called?
The apostolic
building.
Yes. I don't think we can see it from here, but if we move just a little bit.
The Pope, that's one of the Pope's apartment rooms.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
The upper row, you can see, so it's the second window, starting from the right. There's a white banner, but I don't think we can see it from here, to be honest.
Got it. And so right now it is the Jubilee year. They celebrate that once every 25 years.
Every 25
I believe,
years, yes, it is. And this year is a little bit more special, let's say, because it comes after the pandemic, so it's the first Jubilee after the pandemic, so it's really the symbol of unity and hope. That's why Pope Francis called them pilgrims of hope.
As a native Roman, what's it like to be in Rome right now for not only a Jubilee year, a conclave as well? This is your Super Bowl?
Yes, it is. Let's call it this way. Rome has been preparing this for a year now. I like to think like when you have basically guests inside your house, you prepare your house the best you can. So Rome has been preparing the city for almost 1 year.
Yes.
And it didn't come that easy, but
nothing comes easy in Rome, right?
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
You've got the Roman Empire. And, my favorite thing is the obelisk right there, right in the middle.
Yeah.
I mean, you talk about something that has history.
Yes, history is like the meaning. We're talking about 3,000 years of obelisk. So this guy has been seeing everything. I'm sure that he saw everything. He hasn't been always like a Christian monument because the cross that you see on top of there has been put there after. But that guy's been there for almost 3,000 years. So.
Yes, and it signifies Christian resilience.
Yes.
It signifies
Well,
Peter's martyrdom, right?
Yes, sure. Oh, wow,
Yeah.
you know more
well,
than me.
I've read Wikipedia.
Good job, Jason.
But maybe I can move here to Rome and work with.
You're always welcome.
Be one of your travel guys. Yeah.
I mean, speaking of welcoming, let's talk about the columns for
example.
example.
Yes. The shape. You notice they're curved.
Yes.
On both sides, they're like a nice curvature to them.
Let's say it this way. Imagine the columns as the arms that embrace all the believers that come. Imagine this square as from far up. You can see this square as basically a human body. You can see the dome as the head.
Oh.
The facade as the body.
Oh, wow.
The columns as basically the arms.
The arms.
And then this street over here is like Via della Conciliazione. It's like the legs, basically.
Yes. So it's Mother Christianity opening her arms to the world.
And you can literally do it through the holy door. During Jubilee, you want to hug me?
There we go. There we go. Manuel, thank you very much for your support.
Thank you, Jason. Really.
The travel guide. And if somebody wants to come take a tour, how do they find you?
Yes, with the tour guide.
Yes.
Like the name of the conference, the tour guide. You can have tours with us, with all over the monuments, actually.
Wonderful, Manuel. Thank you very much.
Thank you again.
All right, guys. That is the first section. We will be back right next on Fox 29 and on Fox Local after this. Jason Martinez here. It is the day before the conclave here in St. Peter's Square at the Vatican. We are, let's see, local time. It is after 5 o'clock here. Lots of media, people from all over the world are here, and you can see more people and scaffolding being built for the folks out there. Media from all over the world speaking different languages. And so with this melting pot of different cultures and people, what are the odds that I see my hometown priest, Father Sean Loomis, walking these grounds here in Rome, who was on a retreat? So I stopped my father to talk about why you would care, if you're not a Catholic, about a new pope. And it was a good question that he had a good answer for. Listen, here's Father Loomis. It just so happens that my priest from Annunciation BVM in Havertown, Father Sean Loomis, is here. Father Loomis, hi. Good to have you here.
Yeah, good to be here.
It's incredible. You had a retreat. You happened to be here during this time. How did that all happen for you?
So the Archdiocese of Philadelphia had a retreat in Assisi already pre-planned. So we spent 7 days there, and then we just scheduled 3 days to be in Rome regardless. And then with the Holy Father's passing unexpectedly, it just timed out that we were here, and so now I have the opportunity to walk around freely and be a part of all the activity.
Is it like, I always kind of think of this as the capital of Catholicism. Is that how you see it? And to be here during this time, what does it mean to you?
I would see it as the heart of Catholicism.
Okay.
And this is where the tone of the gospel is really set, so that when we look at what does it really mean to be a disciple of Jesus Christ, that's going to be expressed on a local level in different parts all over the world. But the tone of that and the reality of that begins here, and then it spills out forward. So for that reason, I can't think of anything of higher importance than the time that we're in right now and the opportunity and potential that is contained within all of it. So for me personally, it means a few things. Number one, it's exciting because I don't know that I'll ever get an opportunity to be here again. You can't plan this kind of thing. But secondarily, this morning I was saying Mass at the tomb of St. Peter, where it all begins, right? He's the first pope. And so every pope after that is really Peter's vicar on earth and is meant to embody Peter's mission. And so it all really starts there. And I was just praying for the conclave that whatever cardinal is going to be selected at this moment, that they would understand the gravity of the office for which they are undertaking. And with all the pressures coming from outside to try to redefine that office, that whoever that cardinal is would only allow the gospel of Jesus Christ to do that. And so for me, it's the sort of grandeur of the whole thing, the universal scope of the church and the amount of millions and billions of lives it's going to impact. But then it's also the humility of it, understanding that this person's entire existence is to be at the service of every soul in the entire planet for their salvation, and to make that his anxiety until he dies. And it's hard to even imagine what that would be like.
Yeah. And that's the spiritual side of it, but it's also administrative. This job. I'm just learning this. So having said that, the church needs a leader who will do some of the administrative things it needs. What do you think this next pope, what characteristics should this next leader of the Catholic Church embody?
It's an excellent question. So when it comes to the next leader for the Catholic Church, it all begins with holiness, and I know that's a spiritual answer, but holiness is going to be the compass by which administrative decisions are made. So if this person is not anchored in prayer, if they have not heard first the words of Christ, repent and believe in the gospel, and then have engaged their own conversion, then they're not going to be able to shepherd with truth and virtue. From that, I would say we need someone who's intelligent to be able to navigate the complexities of all that administrative means. I mean, all the offices, like the financial stuff, the logistical stuff, the political realms they have to be in, the theological, the intellectual, philosophical. I mean, right now there's even a crisis of what it means to be a human being anymore, as so many different parties are trying to redefine that and reestablish that or constitute that. And we need a shepherd who's going to be competent to be able to give a clear and articulate answer to that in a way that all of us can understand and touches us on the deepest level of our being. Thank God the charism of the Holy Spirit is with him, because if it was me, it would be a flop.
Going back to your previous point, though, it's a successor of Peter that we're praying for, not a successor of Pope Francis.
Right.
So that it's like as if St. Peter is passing the torch to this next Pope. Am I right about that?
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. And so this gentleman is going to find himself in this robust lineage of characters, some of which have accepted that office and executed it well, and others which have not. And in the Gospels themselves, it's in Luke's Gospel, Peter will ask about this steward that the master is going to set over the household, who's going to have all the responsibility of the master while he's away. And our Lord says to Peter, who is that wise and prudent steward that the master will set over the household? And the irony, of course, for the early Christians is it's going to be Peter. And then Jesus warns Peter, if that steward executes their office poorly, meaning they abuse the power that is given to them, the judgment that God will have for them is going to be very, very harsh. And so for this person to take that seriously and to understand that just as Peter had to hear those words and let them sink in and transform how he moved forward in his newfound authority, so this next cardinal is going to have to do the same.
Father, for people watching at home saying, maybe somebody's not Catholic, saying, why should I care about the next Pope? I'm not Catholic. And talk to that person. Why should they care about whoever steps up on that balcony this Friday, I would assume?
I think every single person, Catholic and non-Catholic, should care who's going to walk out of here. And the reason for that is because I believe in God, and I believe that God has given us a spiritual father to make himself accessible to us so that we can have an incarnate way to encounter the presence of God that is walking with us. And whether we accept him as a father or whether we don't, that's fine. But he is our spiritual father, and we all need that. We need guidance, we need reassurance and encouragement, we need mercy and forgiveness, and then we need standards that help us stand erect and know that we are good and contributing agents in the world that we live in today. And the next Holy Father is the one tasked to assist us in doing that. So he's God's gift to us. Whoever you are, he is God's gift to you.
Amen. All right. If anybody understands the Philly sports culture, it's you, Father Loomis. So I brought along some relics, if you will, some mementos, a Philly hat, and a Kelly green jersey. We see these jerseys in church. By the way, is it okay to wear a jersey to church?
Depends on what's underneath it.
Okay. I see a lot of my fellow parishioners with them. So, Father, we're here in the Vatican. Would you mind blessing these things, blessing these teams for us?
Not at all. It would be my pleasure. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Oh, wait. All right, sorry. Okay.
Heavenly Father, we come before you as your humble servants, trusting that in you is every goodness, power, and grace. Please look kindly upon the city of Philadelphia, in particular its sports teams. Bless them with your grace, that they may benefit from your strength. Bless all fans who support them, and that in all things we may celebrate and enjoy the gift of leisure and fun that you have given to us. And may Almighty God bless these jerseys, this hat, and these teams. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Amen. All right.
Yeah.
We're good. Father Loomis, thank you so much. We'll see you back in Havertown. All right, if we have another Super Bowl or a World Series in Philadelphia, we will have to go back to this moment where Father Sean Loomis blessed our teams. Thank you to Father Loomis for joining us. Coming up next, the papal candidates, the ones who are papabili, I believe they say, popable. Who are we going to see stand up on that balcony? We speak with an expert who's going to go through a lot of names we've been hearing, and we're going to kind of handicap all the potential popes coming up next. Welcome back to Rome. We are here on a beautiful day. The Polizia have been guarding us, doing such a wonderful job, keeping everyone safe. I mean, the police presence here, second to none between the Swiss guards, the police. There's other police here as well. Carabinieri, I think I mispronounced it, but anyway, that's the presence. So that the security here is high. So you're walking around, there's thousands of people. I mentioned I already saw my hometown priest. And I mentioned as well, because I was carrying an Eagles backpack, somebody goes, "Go Birds." And I'm like, who is that? Well, it was these fine folks from Downingtown. So let's bring in Mountain Butoric. Please come on over here, Mountain. Mountain, thanks for joining us. Mountain leads pilgrimage. He's from Atlanta, right?
Yeah.
You now lead pilgrimages here in Rome. You've lived here for
11 years.
Okay.
But I've been bringing people here for 20 years.
Amazing. And you've met 3 popes.
I've met the last 3 popes, right?
That's incredible.
Yeah,
and there's only been 2 conclaves in my lifetime. I don't know about yours as well. Do you have any clue which way the College of Cardinals will go with this vote?
I mean, there's a saying that those who know are not speaking,
yeah,
and those who are speaking don't know. So we don't really know what's going on in the meetings. We hear some rumblings about, like, this guy gave a good talk. Like the guy from Sweden, I heard did outstanding the other day. Also one of the guys from France. But it's up to them, not us. So I mean, I have people that I love, but
yes,
I don't know.
It's up to, okay, so let's go through some of the names that are being circulated. Let's start with Cardinal Pietro Parolin from Italy.
Yeah.
What can you tell us about him and his chances? I know he's the Secretary of State, right?
Right. He would be a safe bet. So he's somebody that's been in the Vatican for a long time. He's kind of boring. Okay. He's going to get elected Pope, and they're going to think, you said he was boring. Right. But he's like safe. Right. And that might be what they want, is somebody that's predictable. Somebody
who would probably be the opposite of that might be from the Philippines, Cardinal Luis Antonio Tagle, who I've seen videos of where he's singing Imagine by karaoke. Not a safe pick, but certainly
not safe,
interesting.
But he would be fun. He would appeal to a lot of people. He's friendly to a lot of people. He would be a good pick in that sense, that the church, somebody that can feel like embraced by the church. Cardinal Peter Turkson from Ghana. I mean, will we see our first black pope? That would be awesome. It would. Yeah, I would love that. I don't know if it's his time. He was a name that was going around during the last conclave, but I haven't heard much from him these last few years. Any other African popes that you have? Sarah would be great. Sarah, but he's 79 and a half. He just could make it, I know. But that could be good, because a pope that's kind of an interim pope. Right. Well, we see what the church needs. Right, and that's what Pope Benedict XVI was, kind of that interim pope. How about Cardinal Matteo Zuppi from Italy? Zuppi, I think, would be great. Both sides like him. He does some things that kind of the liberal people like. He does some things that the conservative people like. So I think that he would be safe. He's very good on camera. He's fun. And I think people would enjoy his papacy. How about the greatest name ever? Cardinal Pier Battista Pizzaballa from Italy. Well, he's from Italy. He's Italian, but he's been in Jerusalem for a while. The Patriarch, the Patriarch of the Holy Land. He would be amazing. He's 60 years old, so that's kind of young. So that could be like a 30-year papacy. But he's very good with diplomacy. He's done a lot with Gaza, with Israel, kind of the in-between with them. He offered up himself for the hostages. And so I think he's on a lot of people's mind right now for that reason. And also the name. I mean, Papa Pizza. I mean, I wanted this to be the first pope to not change his name. Just absolutely. Pope Pizzaballa. It's the greatest name ever. Any other names I didn't mention that we should keep our eyes on? You know, I would love an American. But is that possible? I keep hearing that's a long shot for sure. Yeah. But I mean, how cool would it be to, like, Cardinal Dolan walks out on the balcony, and it's like, hey, we know him. That would be incredible. We'll have to see. 3 days, do you think? I think by Friday morning at the latest. Okay. That's my thought. Interesting, guys. It's so rare, these conclaves, and by the way, they're just getting to know each other. All right, we are back, and it is true. This conclave has, well, at least what's led up to this moment has been a lot of getting to know you, a lot of what does the future of this church need, and coming up this time tomorrow, the College of Cardinals will be in the Sistine Chapel getting ready to cast their votes. They might be voting at this time tomorrow. So an exciting thing to anticipate. 1 round of votes tomorrow, and we may see some smoke, likely black smoke, on that first vote. I asked a few experts, has there ever been a successful vote of 2/3 on the very first vote? The answer is probably not. At least if you go back in history. 226 popes,
and it takes some time. So when we come back, we're going to meet more people from Philly who we've met out here. We're going to have some fun as well. The people out here enjoying. Are you having fun? You enjoying yourselves? Beautiful day, right? Italy, yes. He's saying I don't speak English. And I don't speak Italian, but I should learn it. We'll be right back from the Vatican next. Jason Martinez here. Welcome back as we give you our Conclave pregame show. I mean, I guess that's what you could call it. There is a Super Bowl type vibe here. It is a heck of a week for Catholics around the world, and certainly here at the Vatican. You know, this scaffolding that was all here, that's all here. That's newly here since the Pope's funeral and, you know, a Jubilee year. So groups have been planning trips to the Vatican for over a year now, and it just so happens to coincide with a conclave. This woman right here, Hope for Peace, she's got a sign for us, so we see that, and I think she speaks for all of us when it comes to that. A lot of people filing out after a visit to St. Peter's Square, and a little bit earlier, we actually met some folks from Philadelphia. What are your names?
Mary Bainbridge.
Mary?
Mark Bainbridge. Mark, also.
Mary and Mark, family, you're here at the Vatican. The Super Bowl of Super Bowls for the Catholic faith. I mean, it's a holy year. It's the conclave. What does it mean to you to be here?
It's historic. It's you know, we even talked about this. This is a once in a lifetime. Not just seeing a new pope, but being in Vatican City when it happens.
Yeah.
So,
and how about you? What does it mean to you to be here? Are you Catholic?
Yes.
Okay, so
yes.
what does it mean as a Catholic for you to be here on this at this week?
It's a once-in-a-lifetime thing. It's really exciting.
Have you been here before?
We have.
Oh.
A couple of years ago we came,
So-
and but this is amazing. It's just amazing to be here.
There's no place like Rome. Is this your first time here?
Yeah, actually, this is my first time out of the United States, so it's really just breathtaking, just the architecture and everything here, let alone the circumstance with the Pope and the conclave and everything. So it's, you know, it's really special, just being here in general. Yeah.
So that means it's possible, guys, that you'll see a Super Bowl victory and white smoke in the same few months.
We're hoping for that.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Eagles victory, and then, you know, what'd you say?
I said the Cardinals pick is in. Tomorrow,
Like it's the draft, exactly.
Like it's the draft, yeah.
Yeah. Do you guys have a cardinal you're kind of rooting for?
No.
Yeah.
No.
I think they'll make the best decision, and
Yeah.
you know,
Who's the quarterback for the Cardinals? I know, right? To be here with your parents, I mean, this is like a trip you'll remember for the rest of your life.
Oh, absolutely, yeah, absolutely. I definitely plan on coming back later in life, but like, this is just like breathtaking and life-changing just being here. Like, not culture shock-wise, just everything else. It's so different. It's so amazing.
As Catholics, what do you want to see for the future of the Catholic religion?
Ooh, that's a good question.
I know we're getting deep here, but
That is a good question. I like the previous pope.
Another Pope.
You know, he's kind of he's kind of staying with the times and being dynamic in his decision making.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
There's a lot of changes
yeah.
that I think need to be made. Just more people having rights in the church.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll
Being
see.
acknowledged.
Yeah. Will you stay till white smoke?
We are staying till Friday, so potentially. So we have an open day tomorrow when they start. Thursday, we're gonna do the Coliseum and then come back in the afternoon.
So you're hoping for a quick conclave?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you.
From Downingtown. All right, so great to meet some folks from Downingtown. Great to meet a lot of people here because, as I said, there's an anticipatory Super Bowl vibe here at the Vatican, getting ready to see some smoke there on top of the Sistine Chapel. So when we come back, we're going to speak with some more folks, some people from Boston. She says her dad's watching on TV right now. Say hi to your dad.
Hi, Dad.
Hi. Hey, Dad. Great to have you. So we'll be right back here from St. Peter's Square, Vatican City, Rome, right after this. Jason Martinez here on a sunny day, and now we're getting a little cloud help. Thank you. I've been meeting a lot. I swear I'm not this popular, but I've been running into a lot of people I know. And I just ran into a friend, Nicolette, and her new husband, Jason, here. Nicolette's friends with my wife, and so Nicolette came by, and you guys are on your honeymoon right now.
We're having so much fun already.
Yeah, Jason, what do you think? You've been here many times?
It's been 12 years since I've been back to the Vatican, but with this coming, it's pretty cool.
This is the second newlywed couple I've met today, and I suspect there are more out there. What a beautiful honeymoon. How's it going so far?
It's been a lot of fun. We got in from Florence today, and we were saying how special it is to be here for this historical moment. I literally took a picture of the newsstands back here saying, whenever we have kids, this will be the moment that we get to show, look how cool we were on our honeymoon.
That's right. I know that this is the moment, the white smoke, but you won't be here for the conclave.
Unfortunately not.
Okay.
We won't be here for the conclave, but we'll be watching.
Jason, did you think about changing the itinerary on the honeymoon for the conclave?
I thought about it, but we're too excited for our cruise, so we are going to have to go to that.
So where to from here? If we can vicariously live through you.
Yes, we're going on a Mediterranean cruise.
Oh,
so we'll do a few stops in Italy, and then we'll hit Egypt, go to Greece, Cyprus, and in Istanbul.
Well, you can watch anywhere you turn.
Exactly.
You'll find out what happened here, because it'll be on every channel.
It will be.
All right. Well, great to meet you. Great to see you all.
You too.
Enjoy your honeymoon,
Small world,
Nicolette and
thank you.
Jason. Total small world, I know. And so, let me kind of show you around as the folks walk out, and you'll hear many, many different languages, from French, Portuguese, Spanish, of course, Italian. So it's been incredible. But in this crowd was a former colleague of mine, and tugged on my back shoulder and said, "Hey, Jason," and it happened to be a dear friend of mine who I used to work with at another station. John, take a look. I just saw a man I haven't seen in years. This is John, my friend John. We're on live TV. John is a newscast director at my last station in San Diego. Who's directing this show? I'm not sure, but John's much better than whoever's directing this show. I'm kidding. John, you came with your son. Oh, it's Victoria. Sorry, Victoria. You're here with, just bring your son in.
Luke, come on in.
This is a friend of mine. I just kind of ran into him here. What does it mean to you to be here right now with your son?
Luke actually said about 5 months ago we saw Conclave, and he said, "You know what? I want to see the smoke from the chimney. It doesn't matter if it's black or white. I want to see the smoke." So it just kind of worked out that us two were free this week, and we jumped on a flight, and here we are.
Father-son experience.
Yes.
How you liking it, young man?
It's incredible that I'm here. I can't believe it.
Yeah.
It's such a blessing that we got to be here.
Oh, I haven't seen you since you were a baby. It's so great to see you guys. And look, there's the chimney. We're going to see possibly smoke tomorrow. We'll see what happens, but it's so great to see you both. All right. So it's great to see some old friends, and he was on a bucket list trip with his son. So the father-son moments, the families coming in, that's what it's all about here on this epic week here at the Vatican. So we're happy to bring that to you. Coming up next, more to come from the Vatican, more to come from Rome on a beautiful day, one day before the Conclave. We'll be right back. All right, Jason Martinez here. We're live, and just to show you the media here. It's kind of like a circus, and the media has been, all over the Cardinals. When they walk out of the College of Cardinals, they walk out. We have some video to show you, but we'll show you that in just a moment. But it has been just a circus around the car. They're like celebrities around here. And so, yes, she's asking for, yes, we hear you. We hear you. Peace.
Ukraine wants peace.
Yes.
Yesterday, my brothers died. Yesterday evening, he died in the front. He doesn't want to go with soldiers. All soldiers in Ukraine want peace. Nobody speak about this. Guys, we Ukrainians, we don't want war.
You don't want war. Now,
we waiting Americans help to Ukraine.
Yes.
Stop war. You're from America. You understand that Ukrainians has hope to American nations. You understand? Yesterday I lost my brothers. I stay here 10 days when Zelensky with Trump speak here for peace, and I waiting new pope come work for peace.
You're praying for a new pope, a peaceful pope, one who is for peace.
Yes. And all nation Ukrainian has hope of Americans to help stop war.
Yes, I understand.
Do something, please.
Listen, I'm so sorry about your brother. I'm so sorry.
Please.
And I hear you. We hear you, okay?
I wrote this with my lipstick.
I understand.
It's my lipstick.
I understand.
And
actually, I don't understand.
It's voice of soldiers in Ukraine that can't speak. They already my brothers can speak. Yesterday I lost him.
I'm so sorry.
We want peace.
Okay.
Please.
We hear you. Thank you so much. Here, I'm so sorry. If I can I give you a hug? All right. She's shaking. I mean, the sheer emotion. She's just calling for peace, for a pope who is a peace, one who is striving for peace, because she said that Pope Francis was just that, and she's hoping that the next pope.
Papa Francesco. We lost the strongest voice. We lost strongest voice of peace.
Yes, I'm so sorry for your loss.
We need.
I can't even imagine.
New pope, the strong voice for peace, the leader of peace in all words. In all words.
Yes, I mean, I can't even imagine what she's going through. We did not have that plan. That just kind of happened. So we'll just let the sheer emotion of that play out. But that's, some people here are celebratory. Some people here on their honeymoon, and she's out here speaking on behalf of her now deceased brothers, saying they want peace in Ukraine. I mean, this is, like I said, a melting pot. And so you've got this woman from Ukraine hoping for peace. It's not much to ask, right? So we'll leave that there. We'll be right back from the Vatican after this. Hey guys, Jason here again. We're in the back corner of St. Peter's Square, and I just kind of want to give you just another look that maybe other channels aren't showing you during this epic week here at the Vatican. This is one of the coffee shops, if you will, inside the Vatican, inside the St. Peter's Square, and it's. Are you guys open? Kind of open. Well, they're not open. I was going to ask for an espresso. We're on live TV right now. Say hi to Philadelphia. Yeah. Philadelphia, say hello. Have you been to Philly before? No, they have not. You have, oh, he's not been to Philly. Anyway, I thought we'd show you what's going on from some of the locals here. Thank you. He says, thank you, Fox. So I'll help you step down here, Jared. My amazing photographer, Jared Vall. 2 steps down, there's another gift shop over here, just to give you a glimpse of sort of what it's like here at St. Peter's Square. I know it's grandiose with the beautiful museums and the basilica. And inside here is Vatican merch. Pope items, magnets for your fridge, rosaries as far as the eye can see, beautiful jewelry, other art as well. So just an idea of you know how much things are costing these days, $5. 5 euros, I should say, for some refrigerator magnets. They mark up the price here during a conclave, I would imagine. Yeah, there's everything you could possibly want. Put in your orders for me, Jason Martinez TV. I'm just kidding, don't. So just showing you a little bit of what you can see there. Am I throwing to the woman who sounded a little bit like Mrs. Doubtfire? Because like I said, meeting the people has been the best part of this. And I met a woman who was really interested in what I was saying, so I talked to her. Oh, newly.
So Jason has been doing a great job of setting the sights for us and the scenes, and it's a gorgeous day there.
Sure is. It was good. They said there was rain in the forecast. It is beautiful here. The sun like shines a little more brightly around here at the Vatican. And guess what? I found some friends from Sewell, New Jersey, who are here at the Vatican for the first time. Is this your first trip here?
Yes, it is.
And your name, sir?
Chris.
Chris and?
Melissa.
And you are both from Sewell here planning this trip to the Vatican. It just so happens that there's a conclave happening this week. When did you plan this trip?
About 9 months ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what was the occasion at that point to plan this trip?
Honeymoon.
Yeah.
Oh, you're on your honeymoon.
We are.
Wonderful. And now you can't get rid of us. You try to get away from home, and Fox 29's right in your face. So now you're here. It's the honeymoon, and there's a conclave. What does that mean to you? Are you Catholic?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It's special. It's special. It doesn't happen that often.
And what things do you want to see in the next pope? What attributes?
We're just looking for someone who will be kind and, one for world peace and for belonging and redemption for Catholics.
Mm-hmm.
Francis was a Jesuit, and I was raised with Jesuit teachers. Yep. So I'd love to see another Jesuit. It'd be great. And
to see a pope maybe walk out on that balcony right there and to see a bird's victory parade. I mean, life couldn't get any, and you're just recently married. Life couldn't get any better, huh? Right now?
Pretty good.
These are
pretty
the
good year. Yeah.
Right. Well, anybody you want to say hello to back home in Sewell, New Jersey?
Just the family, mom, dad, the girls.
The newlyweds. We should have played the newlywed game. I should have had some questions about that, but next time. But enjoy your honeymoon, and God bless.
Thank you.
All right.
Take care.
From Sewell, New Jersey.
Go Birds.
It's so funny. You hear it everywhere. Go Birds. We heard it just a little while ago, and it's music to our ears, right?
It is. It's what you say. Go Birds.
It's the greeting.
New Pope, go Birds.
That's the language we speak, the language of Philly right there.
Yeah, that's cool. Oh, hello, everybody. So I want to throw it a break here, but first we just met James and Caroline. Guess where they're from? Villanova, where they're studying abroad, and we will speak with these two very lucky individuals to be studying abroad from Villanova. Coming up next, James and Caroline. Guess when they have to go home? We'll tell you next. Philadelphia. Yes.
From Philly.
Yes. Oh, I'm here with Father. Oh, look at this! Look at this! Is this not one of the more beautiful sights you've ever seen? We're here at the beautiful Vatican and the hat and everything. Wow. Are you from Philly?
I am from Philadelphia. I grew up in Plymouth Meeting.
Oh my gosh.
Went to Plymouth White Marsh High School. Went to Penn. Yeah.
Yep. And I'm a fan of yours. I watch you. Gosh, I have so many questions.
Yeah, sure. Shoot.
Well, this is such an unpredictable conclave. From the sheer number, the geography, all of it. How do you handicap this?
Well, it's very hard to. I mean, there are a couple front runners, ones that people are always talking about, Cardinal Parolin, Cardinal Tagle, Cardinal Zuppi. But it's very hard to know because each of them has kind of pluses and minuses, and you really don't know what's going on in the heart and the minds of each of the cardinal electors.
Mm-hmm. So it's probably best if we just stop trying to handicap it and just wait and see what happens.
I think it's natural to want to handicap, right? I mean, that's kind of a natural human instinct. But until that guy comes out and says "Habemus Papam" on the balcony, we're not going to know for sure.
I love it. I love that moment, and we're all waiting. And it's just a matter of 48 hours, 72 hours, or more. Are you taking the over on 72 hours?
I think they don't want it to go on too long because it gives the impression that there's some sort of lack of unity. So I think they want to wrap it up pretty fast.
Well, that's what I hear about. I hear about a divide. Is there much ado about nothing, or is there really a divide between? And people want to make it like it's Congress, right? Conservative,
right.
Progressive. Is that? What do you make of that?
Yeah, I think political labels aren't helpful, liberal, conservative, but I do think that, people have different perspectives on the legacy of Francis. Should we continue? Should we go further? Should we move back a little bit? The question of unity versus diversity is a big one in the conclave, but I mean, look, they're all committed to wanting someone who is holy and who can evangelize and who can run the church.
Mm-hmm. It's the successor to Peter, not the successor to Pope Francis.
That's right, yeah, and that's something that I'm a Jesuit, that our Superior General said in his homily, that we're not looking for a carbon copy to Francis. We're looking for someone who can carry on St. Peter's work. I
would personally love to see a black pope. I think that'd be an epic moment to see him stand out on that balcony. And the Catholic Church is growing in Africa and Asia at extreme levels. What are the odds of that, you think?
I think there are pretty high odds of having someone from the global south, an African, someone from the Far East. I mean, Francis appointed most of the bishops, and they were from far-flung places, not just from Europe. So I think there's a pretty good shot of that.
Why is it that every time you mention an American cardinal and the chance that they could become pope, why is it immediately dismissed?
Because there's so much, kind of suspicion of America, all over the world. I think also people feel America has enough power. Do they need the Pope too? But there are one or two candidates that, could do it. You never know.
Can I get your thoughts on the Birds next year?
Yeah, go Birds.
On a chance for a repeat?
What do I need to say other than go Birds?
That's all you need to say. From Plymouth Meeting, we just ran into you. Thank you very much, Father.
God bless you.
Thank you very much.
Nice to see you.
Thank you very much. I can't believe you just busted out the hat like that. That was incredible. And I did that. That was not planned. It seemed like we were planned, but it wasn't. So I'm hoping he's a Phils fan too. So that was really cool to get his take on it. He's a very knowledgeable guy, and again, predicting what's going to happen, nobody knows except the Lord above. So that's the latest here from the Vatican. We will speak with these folks from Villanova in just a moment there as they are studying abroad and in probably one of the great places. Let's talk to them now a little bit. Oh, we were waiting for the third. What is your name?
My name is George Small.
George?
Nice to meet you. Yeah.
Okay, George.
My name is James.
James.
My name is Caroline Pirtle.
And Caroline. Caroline or Carolyn?
Caroline.
Okay. Are your parents watching right now? Yes. Wonderful. Well, your hard-earned money is going to... Look at your kids. I mean, they are in an epic place right now. So you've been studying abroad here in Rome for how long?
We got here at the end of January,
okay.
And then we leave in 2 days. So
this can't be right. They have to leave before we see a pope. Is there any way you can extend your stay?
I actually did have an extended stay, and I moved it back because of an internship. But it's still up in the air. We could be here for the new pope.
That's right. What's your parents' name?
George and Maria.
George and Maria. Change his flight and let him stay another week, okay?
I wish I could stay the whole summer here.
This is beautiful. It has to have been. Has this been a life-changing experience, studying abroad, being in Rome? I mean, it has to be something you'll remember forever.
Yeah, absolutely. It's definitely been just, it's definitely a unique experience, especially with everything going on. I mean, I wouldn't trade anything for the world.
Yeah, Caroline, what's it been like for you?
It's been a really wonderful experience, and I've really loved working both with my internship in the Vatican. That's been really cool, and also just my different classes I've been taking have been great.
Yeah, I should have asked you this. So what are you studying here, and has it been religious studies, or has it just been, okay?
So I took a class called The Popes of Rome, where we talked about the history of the papacy, and that was great. And then I also took a class called Rome as a Living Museum, where we learned about the different famous monuments in Rome and some of the different art and why they're important. And so those were both super cool. And then I took Italian, and I had my internship.
Is there a great Pope factoid that comes to mind? You've studied the history, and there's so much history. Is there I know there was a bad Pope, right?
Yes.
Who
There's been a few.
Oh, well, no, I mean one from way back, the young guy who was Pope 3 times. Was it George or George? Oh, anyway, I don't know. I didn't take the class. What Pope facts should we be talking about or thinking about right now?
I mean, I also took that class. I can't say I have any specific
fact,
all right.
But
I would say that there's a lot of things that I've learned about the conclave that maybe people won't really think about that often.
Yeah.
I mean, I've heard that it can go on for years.
Yes.
So it's just there's a lot that goes into it that I think people don't really think about.
Oh. You didn't see the movie, did you?
I have a better excuse. I didn't take the Pope's class.
There you go. So now you don't. That's okay.
There's no pressure on me.
You didn't see the movie Conclave, did you?
I actually watched it with my mom right before I got here, and it was really good, and I'm really glad I watched it.
Okay, all right. Well, it's pretty accurate the way they kind of show how the actual voting goes and the Sistine Chapel and everything. And isn't it just one of the most? So you've been alive for 2 conclaves, right? I mean, were you born after 05?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not good with math right now. So, what do you want in a pope? As a young person, are you guys Catholic?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. As young Catholics, you guys are the future of the church. What do you want to see in a pope?
I mean, I don't really think I have anything crazy to say about that, but I definitely just want someone that just continues the values that's set by
Jesus.
Yeah. By the church. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have? Are there attributes you're looking for? I mean, these are human beings we're talking about, right? You can't check off all the boxes of a pope. Some are better diplomats, some are better, pastors. How do you feel?
I'd say I'd be looking for a pope who is really kind of aware of what the public wants and is really looking out for the different people, and just taking in a few different perspectives and just kind of trying to do his best for everyone.
Can you imagine? They have studied popes all semester, and a conclave is happening right now. Well, tomorrow. And they have to leave before the white smoke. That's an injustice, right? Because that should be your final exam, right? You get to be here for the smoke and to see it all. Any chance you guys are able to stay? Let's call your mom and dad right now and see if we can, or let's call American Airlines, see if they'll donate, or whoever your flight provider is, see if they'll donate the time. Is there any chance you're going to stay, or are you just going to watch it on TV?
Are they going to get us to the hotel too, or what?
Yeah, well, that's part of it.
I wish. I don't think it's going to happen, but it really would be a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Mm-hmm. But at the very least, we were here for such a significant moment, and it's been a great time regardless.
Great kids.
I'd love to, but unfortunately I'm starting an internship at Salesforce about a week after, so I got to get home so I can get prepared for that, yeah.
Listen, your parents should be very proud. You guys seem like great kids. God bless. Good luck. Thank you for joining us. It's super hot out here, so thanks, you guys.
Thank you.
And maybe your basketball team will get better here shortly. It hasn't been very good, but Villanova, we'll see you guys back in Philly, all right? And we'll be right back here from the Vatican. Hey, Jason here, Fox Local. We are live from the Vatican here. It is 6 o'clock local time, so noon back home in Philadelphia. Beautiful evening here. A lot of folks getting their dinner plans ready, getting ready here on this eve of the conclave. I can't imagine what this place is going to be like exactly 24 hours from now. How you doing?
You said Philadelphia?
Yeah, where are you from?
Philadelphia.
Get
Haverford.
out.
Yes.
Go Birds?
Go Birds, baby.
That's right. Go Phils. Who are you here with?
I'm actually here solo. Yeah.
Are you really?
Yeah, just to enjoy the conclave.
Is
Yep.
that right? Good for you. That's incredible. So
Yep.
you just said, that's it. I'm going to be a part of history and no one's going to stop me. I'm going.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, it's such an old tradition. Bought a $200 one-way ticket. You know, I'm not sure how long it'll be.
Wow.
Could be 2 days, could be 3 years. So however long I'll be here.
What? I want your life, man. To just be able to do. What do you do for a living?
Well, I recently graduated university and I'm starting up a job soon. But
So you're that in between.
Exactly. Yeah.
So are you really truly prepared to just stay here as long as it takes?
Yes, I am. I mean, I'll need to find a new residence because mine expires in a few days, but I'm willing to do that.
Well, man, we have an hour to kill here, so I can just talk to you as long as I want. We're on Fox Local. So where did you say you lived?
I live in Haverford.
Oh
So
my
it's
God,
just,
I live in Haverford.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, this is just
Yeah.
crazy. Delco all the way. So, wow. And so, what made you say, you know what? I'm not missing this. I assume you're Catholic.
Yeah.
You always wanted to see a conclave. Like, or did you see the movie and say, I got to go? Like, what made you say, I got to do this?
The movie's great. I mean, I've been here before, and even the energy just on a normal day is pretty crazy. But I've watched all the footage of previous conclaves. I've seen how insane the energy is, just completely full of people, literally a crowd spanning 2 countries, right?
Yeah.
That's one country, this is another country.
Yep.
So I just want to be part of that energy,
Yeah.
and I think it's a perfect opportunity.
It is. I cannot wait. How are you with crowds? Because I understand it gets pretty tight in here.
I think
when
it'll
it
be
happens.
tight, but I'm not worried.
Yeah.
Apparently they're turning off the cell service too,
Yes.
which is kind of interesting. But yeah.
Well, that's mostly inside the Sistine Chapel, I've
Okay,
heard,
okay.
so that we can't try to listen to what they're saying.
Oh,
so
okay,
I'm
great.
not. But maybe with so many people in this one spot, nobody has cell service. It's very possible.
Right.
But you know what? It's a good day. It's a good moment for us to all put our phones down and just take it all in.
Right,
They do.
100%.
And the chimney is right up there in the corner of the Sistine Chapel. You can't see it from here, but it's so. I thought it was going to be this grandiose chimney, and it's just this little. This
No,
little
it's small.
thing.
Luckily,
Yeah.
I have pretty good eyesight, so
Yeah,
I'm
you
planning
can
on staying around the area and looking to see if it's black or white.
Wow.
So I'll be around.
Do you have any other plans while you're here, or is it just conclave? And
My
that's it?
sister's living up north, so I might go up there and visit her.
Where's
after
that?
In Trieste, so it's right on the border of Slovenia.
Wow, so it's not like you can stay with her. She's not in the area.
Well, no, she's pretty far away.
Well,
but
maybe she could come down and meet you.
Yeah, she might. She might.
That's amazing. And
Yeah.
she grew up in Haverford too.
She did. She went to Baldwin.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, which is a school in Haverford.
Have you done a lot of traveling?
I've done, I'd say, a pretty fair amount.
Yeah.
Yeah, been to a lot of different countries.
So your friends, you say, hey, you know, who's your best friend?
That's hard to say.
All right,
I have a lot of best
All
friends.
right, hey buddy, hey John, whoever it is. I'm going to the conclave, and I'll see you when I see you. I'm going to be gone for quite some time. Look, there's another Birds fan right there. Go Birds? Oh, is that a bird? No, never mind. I think that's Falcons. My bad. Wrong bird. Wrong bird. Anyway, he's the type of guy to go, bro, I want your life.
Well, we kind of talk about making making stories for the grandkids.
Oh,
So,
that's great.
So yeah, I think going here, when I have grandkids, I'll be. Yeah, I went to the conclave in 2025. There was the first time that something had happened like this. So I just want to be here for that moment. I've kind of done some other stuff like that too.
What a great way to think of life as somebody young like you, already thinking about, I want stories to tell my grandkids. That's really, and you have no children of your own, I would
No children
imagine.
yet, no.
So that's, what a great way to kind of look at crossing bucket list things off your life. That's incredible. So what's the next thing then? What's the next grandkid story that you're going to be able to tell?
It's hard to say.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm already in Europe, so maybe I'm thinking about. So I recently did the Camino, which is this three-week walk that I did.
Yeah.
But I'm maybe thinking about
3-week walk.
Yeah, it's like 20 miles a day. It's pretty long, but I'm thinking about maybe walking across Europe, possibly walking all the way to Jerusalem. Who knows? But
Wow. I mean, you just continue to impress. Well, what's your name again?
John.
John from Haverford.
Yes.
It's so great to meet you.
Yeah, you as well.
Enjoy. God bless, and we'll see you again.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, John, thank you very much. This is really cool. Really cool to meet these people. They are the story. Obviously, the Pope and the Conclave and the College of Cardinals are very important, but the people who are coming here to experience this moment is what makes this such a great place, melting pot for people. And here comes a Birds fan. Just like that, Fox 29 is here, and we cannot get rid of the Birds fans. Hello, sir. How are you?
I'm great. How you doing?
Go Birds.
Yeah, you got it.
Go Phils, too, I think?
Yeah.
E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles! And watch, more people will come and say. I wondered if we would do the chant in Vatican Square, and we have just done it. So who do we all have here?
Bill Matson, my wife Sharon.
Okay, and you guys are from?
East Fallowfield.
Okay.
Pennsylvania.
PA, yep. And sir?
Outside of Philly, Garnet Valley.
Garnet Valley?
John DiGiolamo from Sewell, New Jersey.
All right.
Robin, Sewell, New Jersey.
Yes.
And Butch from Sewell, New Jersey.
Oh, we just met some other Sewell folks earlier on their honeymoon. What are the odds? Sewell, look at, so you're all, look at, we've got more folks?
Philly, yeah.
Look at this, let me just look at it. Just look at these beautiful people. Beautiful. Oh, I just have to, Philly, everywhere. Well, wonderful to meet you. We're on live for Fox right now, and we'll be on live tomorrow morning on Good Day Philadelphia. You want me to tell Mike and Alex anything? Mike Jarrett. Should they make Mike Jarrett Pope? Because I think so. I think we've seen plenty of black smoke there with Mike. Yes. Well, you guys
enjoy yourself in Rome.
I'll try to enjoy myself, and they're working us pretty hard, and I don't know if the Italian food's as good as it is in South Philly, but we'll have to see, right? It's so great.
Did you just arrive?
We just got here yesterday. Yes, we did. And so, and we'll be here until till Sunday.
All right.
All right. So you guys have to go. All right. Wonderful to meet you all. Wonderful to meet you all. Ciao. That's right. Ciao. Right. Yeah. Go Birds. Go Phils. How great is that? Hey, go Sixers, but yeah, exactly. Hello, folks. Hello. Yes, konnichiwa. Konnichiwa. Right. No, yes. What's that? What country?
Hello.
Hello. From where?
Japan.
Japan. Konnichiwa. Shohei Ohtani.
Yay!
Yeah. All right. Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Yes. Wow. So that was cool, meeting a bunch of folk. Oh, there's another Birds fan. I don't know. I'm not. Go Birds. Fox 29. Philadelphia. Go Birds.
Go Birds.
Yeah. All right. So maybe he's not from Philly. Maybe he just likes the hat because he didn't really say it with conviction. When you say Go Birds, you need to mean it. Okay. So I'm going to throw to a break here. I need some water or something. I need to catch my breath. And I also need one of these orange long sleeve shirts. They look very comfortable. All right. We'll be right back from the Vatican after this. All right, we're in the shade here at the Vatican, right behind some of these giant, beautiful pillars right in front of St. Peter's Basilica. So we came into the shade. We're gonna, we've been kind of been in that same general spot of St. Peter's Square for some time. So we're gonna kind of walk just a little bit away, just give you a little glimpse of the rest of Rome. As beautiful as St. Peter's Square is, we will be here for, well, tomorrow morning on Good Day we'll be here, as well as, well, until the conclave, until we see white smoke, I think. So we're just going to walk and kind of go into the city a little bit and just kind of bring you here to Rome with us. It is a beautiful day. They said there was a chance for rain out here. We did not see any rain. We do see these people in tents. And they were here yesterday. They were not here this morning, and now, I think they're waiting in line for something. I'm not sure. Okay, so I believe we are in Vatican City, and you see this like wall, looks like a castle. As we walk out, I think we leave Vatican City and technically enter Rome or Italy. Vatican City being the smallest country in the world, which is a monarchy that is without a monarch at the moment, because the Pope is the king of Vatican City, if you will. It's the only monarchy that is not blood related, or one of few, I should say. Oh, you know what? While we're here, Jared, say hi, Jared, our cameraman. I told Tracy and some folks at work that I would buy a rosary. So I'd like to buy a rosary for her, and you know what, for some friends and family as well. So, what? But you know what? You take card or cash only? Card, yes, even card. I'm looking for some rosaries here. Yes. I'm looking to buy some rosaries. How about 5? Do you have like a pack of 5 or something?
Yes. What kind you want?
Well,
what kind
different colors.
Different colors. But
different colors, yes.
You want the cheaper one or the better one?
Oh no! If Tracy's watching, she's going to say, "Don't cheap out on me." Okay. So what?
No.
So $12.
Absolutely.
$12 or 12?
Is that
okay.
12 pieces for €7.
12. Okay, but they're all red. Okay.
See?
Yep. Do I want?
Peter and a Pope.
Okay. You know what?
Yeah.
I'll take it.
You
yeah.
take?
Yeah. I'll take it. What? So they're $7 for 12?
It's €7.
Euro. I keep saying dollars. Stupid American. All right. So let's. I'm gonna pay. Apple Pay. You take Apple Pay?
Apple what?
Can I use my phone? This is just incredible television. Apple Pay. All right. Tap with a phone. Just dealing with the locals here. All right. So now I have 7. Let's see. I have 12 rosaries, and I'm just going to be passing. They're going to love me at work. Here's a rosary. Well, I'll give them to the people who need it most. Okay. That's you, Vince. That's okay. Here we go. That's Mike Jarek for sure. Not Alex, because she's a saint. Oh no. Does it work?
No work.
It worked.
It's work, but
yes.
no pay you good.
Yeah. There you go. I'm not. I don't need a receipt. Actually, I'm not going to. I should expense it. I did it on live television. This should be an expensible expense. All right.
You know why?
What?
Yeah. I sell rosary. I'm a Jew.
Oh, shit. Well,
that's the best.
That's okay.
That's okay.
Okay, we can live in harmony.
Yeah. You know my favorite Pope? Giovanni Paolo, Papa Wojtyla.
Mm-hmm.
This
These
my
your favorite.
favorite.
Okay.
Yeah.
You wait. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Well, that's good. And I'm just looking at your. Okay. The pie. Is that the pie symbol? No. All right.
Yeah.
Oh. All right.
Everyone that you see, the most of them.
Yep.
We are Jewish, you know.
Okay.
Yes. At the time, at 100, my grandfather, my father, me is the third generation. The third generation. That
been doing this for
yes.
a long time.
Yeah.
But you're not from San Francisco, California, as your sweatshirt indicates. It looks good. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Thank you so much. All right, let's keep walking here. Up here is really something really cool I want to show you. I now have my gift bag. Well, what's great is it's you're just walking through Rome and you see more priests than just walking around. Some on scooters. It's quite a holy place. Oh, and here's the best part, right? You think Rome, you think all these incredible restaurants and eateries, and there are. Don't get me wrong. Here's all the shops. But right on the corner, right outside the Vatican, the Golden Arches, you guys. The Golden Arches. McCafe, so you can get that that double quarter pounder with your rosary. And so that's, you know, because that's what you want to eat when you come to Rome. Now, if McDonald's might be a sponsor of our show, and for that, I say get that double quarter pounder because it is delicious. Oh, look, they're making, is that gelato? You got gelato in there. You got, yeah, and you got some really good coffee. Can I come in? Can we come in? We're on live TV.
Fox 29.
Yeah, Fox 29. Yeah, yes. Yes. Hello. I do need can I have a coffee? Espresso? Yes. Out here you call it, it's just coffee, right? It's not espresso, it's just coffee. Yes. Yes, yeah, I think out here that's just what they, look at this. Ooh. Jared, let's just look at the food. I mean, this is, oh. I mean, if you love sweets, if you love Italian food, if you love good coffee, if you love, look at the pizza over here. Oh yeah, let's watch him make this.
One espresso?
One espresso, please. Because I need it. It's been a long day of talking. Yes, Fox 29 Philadelphia. Yep. We're live right now. We are live right now. Yeah. Download the Fox Local app and you can watch right now. Fox Local. And that's it. Thank you very much. And so what's customary here is you just stand right up here, you lean against the counter, and then you just drink. Grazie. Very good. But how do you say very good? Very, very delicious. So, fuerte, that's in Spanish. But what's Italian for strong?
Forte.
Forte. Okay. So very nice. Mm. So I'm going to enjoy this espresso. We'll be right back from Rome on Fox Local. I had to stay here because this place is just great. Mancini, just outside the Vatican. And oh, excuse me. I don't think, Jared, you got a chance to see some of the other food here because I think a lot of people want to see it, live vicariously through us. Oh, are you Mancini? Are you Mr. Mancini? You said no. All right. What do we have here? So So we've got, what is this here? This
Trencio di Aula, like a pizza.
Like
margherita with salami.
And this is like a
trencio pesto burrata.
Oh, yeah.
Like with pesto, tomato, and burrata like cheese.
Yes.
And crostino, cheese and ham. And all of the typical pizza, it's Italian pizza. You know?
Yeah, it's
You
good.
see all of
What's
it.
typical Italian pizza?
Classic, this one.
What
Margherita.
makes it classic? Is the crust kind of medium? It's not too thin, not too thick?
No, absolutely not.
Yeah.
It's that skinny one. You know what? It's different from this
And
one.
it-
It's American pizza is like this.
Yeah, well, we love pizza in Philadelphia. That's
Yeah.
where we're from. Yeah, we love our pizza there, and they make good pizza there. But this is it all about the mozzarella? Is it all about the cheese?
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
All of the pizza in Italy is about the mozzarella and the cheese, you know. The quality of the cheese, it's so high in Italy, and this is delicious. The different is the pizza from here and over there.
Wonderful.
That's it.
Thank you so much. Thanks
you.
for having us. We just walked right in, and you let us come in, so
Thank you very
appreciate
much.
you. Let me get my
Appreciate it.
rosaries over here as we. Jared, go ahead and go out that front door there. We're going to go out that way. I'll let Jared lead the way as we swing it around. Oh, that looks so good. Big step. And let's keep walking down the street. It's wonderful to, I mean, look at this beautiful evening in Rome. We got the walk sign, so we're coming through. Oh, there's the Swiss Guards. Let's wait. Stay right there, Jared. It's so sunny over there. But look at how they are still dressed as they were in the 1500s. And there are stories about how tough these are full-on soldiers who will do, who I don't know if this is a joke, but I heard that they can do kung fu on you if you try to mess with them. They will do, they are probably trained in hand-to-hand combat. So don't let those outfits fool you. These guys are tough, and they're in charge of, well, the border, of patrolling who can come into the Vatican and who can't. They mean business. So I just think that's a really cool thing about coming to the Vatican and something you see. What? Let's see. We got a car coming? We do. Wait. And here we go. We continue walking. I did ask one of my friends who we saw on Good Day Mountain. We're going this way. All right. If he could join us here a little bit. So as you see all the shops, you got that coffee shop we just went into. Lots of memorabilia shops and Vatican merch. See, here's what I'm having a hard time with. Which restaurants are the good ones, and which restaurants should you skip? You know, which ones are not perhaps good for the locals, but good for tourists? Those are the ones you kind of want to avoid. Not that we have time to eat, Jared. Jared, I got Jared here. What's been your favorite thing about just this whole whirlwind trip we've been on so far?
Well, a revelation to me is that when you order beer here, it comes in a liter like Oktoberfest. It's amazing.
Well, look, there's McDonald's. And it's packed. People at McDonald's in Rome, and they're ordering off all the very latest.
They have the Royale with cheese?
That's right, because it's not the metric system.
It's not a pound. Yeah.
All right, is this our street that we're going down?
Let's not get hit.
Yeah, let's not get hit. Okay.
Keep me honest, I can't see behind
You
you.
don't have I got you. I'm your blind spot here. So as we mentioned, there was rain in the forecast. I brought ponchos. I brought all kinds of stuff. Hello, sir. Yes. I think he wants us to go into his restaurant. Glass of wine?
Yes, glass of wine. Why not, sir? Give us a break, no?
Yeah. I don't want to say it, but I heard the same that these well, you know what? That's not true. I know a man who lives on this street, and he says there are a couple of restaurants on this street that are so good that this is where some of the cardinals will actually go eat. So some of the cardinals have a regular table at these spots. Of course, starting tomorrow, the College of Cardinals will be sequestered and will be voting, of course. So that's happening late morning Eastern time, early evening Italy time, the Conclave. So we're still a day away. Going to have plenty more on Fox Local. But this is what do you guys think? I mean, this is a beautiful shot. This is Borgo Pio. That's the name of this street, and it's probably how could I compare it? what street? Is there a street in Philly? That's the street. Is this the Broad Street of Rome?
I don't know.
No,
There's nothing like this.
If the you know what? If they had a parade here because their local sports team won, it would go down this street. That's what I think. So, but you do still see lots of look at this. You can actually dress like saints, Mother Teresa or Carlo Assisi. Acuti, excuse me. And so, yeah, just a couple of things you'll see. Hello, fathers. Everybody's so very approachable as well. Look, you can dress like the Pope right here. I mean, it seems sacrilegious to do that, but I guess you can do that with some of these cassocks you can buy. That's what the Pope outfit is called. It's called a cassock. And so, look at all the beautiful statues. They are very big on mosaic art here. I don't know if there's any up there, but obviously some past popes, Jesus, Virgin Mary, and many statues you can buy of Christ on the cross. So it's part of, I mean, when you're this close to the Vatican and you've got so many tourists who want to be part of that, well, that's it. How you doing?
Good, man, good.
We're on live TV right now in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Yeah. You ever been to Philly?
No.
Well,
I
you're
would
missing
like
out.
to go. Yeah, well, one day. You never know.
Yeah. And so your job is to get people to come sit down at your restaurant?
That's just welcome to our restaurant,
yes,
like this.
What is the best thing on the menu?
Well, depends. We have so many things. We have good pizza because we work really good. We have a nice blue Dover pizzeria, but we have also pasta, meat, fish. We have a little bit everything. We have many traditional Roma-style dish. It's very tasty.
Wonderful. All right, thank you very much. We'll see you. Maybe we'll see him for dinner. All right,
yeah,
thank
you're welcome
Yes.
because you come to
Yes.
Canada.
Yes. Thank you very much.
Congo right here. It's American TV.
Another TV station. Yeah. I mean, there's camera crews everywhere, news crews everywhere covering this conclave. So we'll be right back here from Rome, right after this on Fox Local. Hey everybody, we're in Rome. We're on a street called Via Plauto, and look how beautiful it is. Classic. When you think Rome, it's streets like this that come to mind, right? And I'm just sitting here in front of this home, this apartment, And if somebody walks out, they're going to go, "Who are you?" No. Just taking a seat while Jared does all the heavy lifting, and I'm just sitting here lazy. So a little bit earlier, we spoke with Mountain Blaunock, and he is a Catholic influencer, 200,000 followers on Instagram, amazing insight and Catholic perspective. And so we asked him to sort of run through all the papal candidates, tell us a little about the top candidates that we hear about, and which one could we see, if any. Take a look. So let's bring in Mountain Butoric. Please come on over here, Mountain. Mountain, thanks for joining us. Mountain leads pilgrimage. He's from Atlanta, right?
Yeah.
You now lead pilgrimages here in Rome. You've lived here for
11 years.
Okay.
But I've been bringing people here for 20 years.
Amazing. And you've met 3 popes.
I've met the last 3 popes, right?
That's incredible.
Yeah,
and there's only been 2 conclaves in my lifetime. I don't know about yours as well. Do you have any clue which way the College of Cardinals will go with this vote?
I mean, there's a saying that those who know are not speaking.
Yeah.
And those who are speaking don't know. So we don't really know what's going on in the meetings. We hear some rumblings about, like, this guy gave a good talk. Like the guy from Sweden, I heard did outstanding the other day.
Yep.
Also one of the guys from France. But it's up to them, not us. So, I mean, I have people that I love, but
yes.
I don't know.
It's up to, okay, so let's go through some of the names that are being circulated. Let's start with Cardinal Pietro Parolin from Italy.
Yeah.
What can you tell us about him and his chances? I know he's the Secretary of State, right?
Right. He would be a safe bet. So he's somebody that's been in the Vatican for a long time. He's kind of boring.
Okay.
He's going to get elected Pope, and they're going to think, you said he was boring.
Right.
But he's, like, safe.
Right.
And that might be what they want, is somebody that's predictable.
Somebody who would probably be the opposite of that might be from the Philippines, Cardinal Luis Antonio Tagle,
right.
who I've seen videos of where he's singing Imagine by karaoke. Not a safe pick, but certainly
not safe,
interesting.
But he would be fun. He would appeal to a lot of people. He's friendly to a lot of people. He would be a good pick in that sense, that the church, somebody that can feel like embraced by the church.
Cardinal Peter Turkson from Ghana. I mean, will we see our first black pope?
That would be awesome.
It would.
Yeah, I would love that. I don't know if it's his time. He was a name that was going around during the last conclave, but I haven't heard much from him these last few years.
Any other African popes that you have?
Sarah would be great.
Sarah, but he's 79 and a half. He just could make it.
But that could be good, because a pope that's kind of an interim pope.
Right.
We see what the church needs.
Right,
so.
and that's what Pope Benedict XVI was, kind of that
exactly.
interim pope. How about Cardinal Matteo Zuppi from Italy?
Zuppi, I think, would be great. Both sides like him. He does some things that kind of the liberal people like. He does some things that the conservative people like. So I think that he would be safe. He's very good on camera. He's fun. And I think people would enjoy his papacy.
How about the greatest name ever? Cardinal Pier Battista Pizzaballa from Italy. Well, he's from Italy. He's Italian, but he's been in Jerusalem for a
patriarch,
while.
The patriarch of the Holy Land. He would be amazing. He's 60 years old, so that's kind of young. So that could be like a 30-year papacy. But he's very good with diplomacy. He's done a lot with Gaza, with Israel, kind of the in-between with them. He offered up himself for the hostages. And so I think he's on a lot of people's mind right now for that reason. And also the name. I mean, Papa Pizza.
I mean, I wanted this to be the first pope to not change his name. Just
absolutely.
Pope Pizzaballa. It's the greatest name ever. Any other names I didn't mention that we should keep our eyes on?
You know, I would love an American.
But is that possible? I keep hearing that's
a long shot for sure.
Yeah.
But I mean, how cool would it be to, like, Cardinal Dolan walks out on the balcony and it's like, hey, we know him.
That would be incredible. We'll have to see. 3 days, do you think?
I think by Friday morning at the latest.
Okay.
That's my thought.
Interesting, guys. It's so rare, these conclaves, and by the way, they're just getting to know each other. And hello, so we're here on this little street via Plauto, and we run into Megan here. And guess where she's from? She is from?
Pennsburg, Pennsylvania.
Right by Quakertown,
That's
you say.
right, yeah.
And so we're talking about just how many people we're seeing from the area. You decided, I've got to be here for the conclave, and so you came red-eye last night from Newark.
Yep, we fully decided yesterday and got the flight and came in and landed this morning. Here we are.
To see white smoke and to see a Pope come out on that balcony, will that be sort of a bucket list, kind of a dream come true for you?
It will. It will. It'll be my second time. I was
Wow.
here when Benedict was elected, but it's going to be a big moment to be here with the church.
What was that like? What do you remember about that one?
It was just pure excitement.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was in college. It was a different time, but just
Yeah.
pure excitement then.
Well, yeah, because that was
Yeah.
the first conclave at that moment in a very long time.
That's
and now
right.
we've got one. Do you have any predictions, any thoughts, any feelings about what might happen?
I don't know what to expect, but
Yeah.
I hope it's someone that loves the church and loves the people enough to do the hard things, stand
Mhm.
up for the vulnerable and the hurting, and yeah, gives us clarity.
Do you have a favorite?
I don't.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I know. I don't know what to expect either. It's
No.
just it's going to be an exciting night. Okay, how about this? Predict how long the conclave will be.
Well, I hope it's finished by Friday morning, so I got to get home Saturday.
Yeah, that's what we hope
Yeah.
too. We'll be here
Maybe
through
Thursday.
Saturday.
All right.
Yeah, I think Friday evening.
Okay.
That's what? That would be 10 votes or so, maybe.
If they don't have it wrapped up by then, we maybe better plan to be here for a while.
I know, and I think they don't want that kind of looking at them. Megan, thank you very much.
nice
Enjoy,
meeting you.
watch yourself here. Beautiful Rome. I mean, it's my first time here, so
Welcome.
it is not letting me down. I mean, I was just saying, when you think about Rome, it's a scene like this that you envision. So, all right. Thank you very much,
Thank you.
Megan. All right, so thank you, sir. And he's been waiting to move this trash can because he's polite. Thank you so much appreciate that. I love that. The people here are just tremendous. So we'll be right back on Fox Local with more of our coverage, pre-game coverage for the conclave next. We just met another fella from LaSalle University, and he's walking over there. So a beautiful evening here as people are having their dinner. It's 6:40 in the evening, so in about 20 minutes, maybe Jared and I, maybe that's what we shall do. We'll have to see. So let's keep on walking. But earlier we met a woman who's very curious about what we are up to. She was from Northern Ireland, and her voice sounded familiar. Wonderful woman. Take a listen. Will we have our first black pope, our first Asian pope? It's exciting.
Yes, the Asian Francis is kind of really
yes,
has the best odds of
Tagle.
Exactly. But the woman who to your left, who's dressed in a salmon blouse, she is so intent on what you're saying. She is just a fan of Jason Martinez.
What is your name?
My name is Marie Murphy.
And where are you from?
I'm from Ireland.
You are?
Yes.
And what do you think of this whole week?
Fabulous. Absolutely fabulous.
Yes.
We're delighted to be here. That's my husband and myself.
Yes. Do you have a favorite cardinal you're hoping for will be Pope?
Well, somebody said that there might be an Austrian Pope.
Austrian.
Oh.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. You know what? Your guess is as good as mine. What a beautiful day. What does it mean to you to be here at the Vatican?
Absolutely fabulous. I think we're really enjoying our stay, and it's been, I suppose, we've been thinking about it for a long, long time, and it's just ironically that we chose this this week. But then I have a niece getting married tomorrow.
Oh,
so
are you missing that?
No, Mary Blake and her husband to be Philip.
Okay.
So we'd like to wish them every success and peace and happiness and in their married life. So we're really looking forward to that tomorrow evening.
Okay, thank you.
So, but it's a beautiful week to be here.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Amen. Thank you.
What a great week. What luck, you know?
I know.
She kind of sounds like Mrs. Doubtfire a little bit.
Oh my gosh.
Irish Catholic, probably one of the best days of her life.
She kind of did. You know, she had that soft spoke. I felt very loved and protected when I was around her. She was very nurturing, and it was wonderful to hear her talk. And by the way, she could have kept talking. I had the mic in front of her, and she just kept going. So nice to meet that wonderful woman here who's not going to miss her family member's wedding. These folks enjoying some ice cream, or is it gelato? I'm not sure, but doesn't it look good? And look at this. You know, everybody here dresses nice. Look at this fella with the hat, and he just looking good, right? Just, you know, the linen pants. That's a very good look. Jared, would you wear something like that? I think you could pull it off.
I don't think so. I am not that fashionable.
We got a car. We got a car coming. I think fashion is a big part of it, right? The food, the fashion, and of course the incredible coffee and the religion, because the Vatican is right over there. Speaking of the vibe here, take a look at some video from earlier. Okay, the cardinals in Rome are like celebrities. They truly are the most iconic figures. I mean, obviously their cassocks that they're wearing and the red, I mean, they stand out like a sore thumb. But as they walk around, they are just being mobbed by media members, by journalists, asking about the conclave, asking about what they think, who's going to be the next pope, how long will the conclave last, and you know, they're kind of sworn to secrecy. And you know, what did we hear from our friend Mountain? Those who I keep getting it wrong. Those who talk know nothing. Those who say nothing know something. Something like that. Something along those lines. So most of the cardinals kind of rushed out. It's quite a scene. I mean, you'll see that thing nowhere else on the planet. So really interesting to see some of those cardinals walk out, and of course they're sworn to secrecy, and as of tomorrow morning, those cardinals will take an oath of secrecy, and that oath cannot be broken, or else, well, they won't be cardinals anymore. Let's keep walking as some of these folks are heading out to dinner here on this street. 6:45 local time. We have just a little bit more to come here on Fox Local. Dinner time in Rome, folks. We are here on Borgo Pio Street here in Rome, beautiful Rome here, covering the day before the conclave. We've shown you St. Peter's Square. We've given you a tour. We've met Villanova students. We've done so much here over the last hour and 45 minutes on Fox Local. So if you're still watching, thank you for tuning in. Tell your friends. We're going to be doing this for the next several nights on Fox Local. We'll be on Good Day Philadelphia tomorrow morning. A lot to really discuss here, especially tomorrow when the first votes are cast in the conclave. There's another restaurant here, and you know this is a good restaurant when the locals are here. When you hear a lot of Italians, that's how you know this place is the real deal. If you see all tourists at the table, no, that's not where you want to go. So a beautiful night, and soon Jared will be able to eat. Jared's like, when can we eat? When can we eat? Soon. When can I have my gigantic beer? Soon. I'm just kidding. Am I? All right. We did meet a family, though, a husband, wife, and adult son from Downingtown, of course. And I just asked them what this experience has been like for them. What are your names?
Mary Bainbridge.
Mary?
Mark Bainbridge. Mark, also.
Mary and Mark, family, you're here at the Vatican. The Super Bowl of Super Bowls for the Catholic faith. I mean, it's a holy year. It's the conclave. What does it mean to you to be here?
It's historic. It's you know, we even talked about this. This is a once in a lifetime. Not just seeing a new pope, but being in Vatican City when it happens.
Yeah.
So,
and how about you? What does it mean to you to be here? Are you Catholic?
Yes.
Okay, so
yes.
what does it mean as a Catholic for you to be here on this at this week?
It's a once in a lifetime thing. It's really exciting.
Have you been here before?
We have.
Oh.
A couple of years ago we came but this is amazing. It's just amazing to be here.
There's no place like Rome. Is this your first time here?
Yeah, actually, this is my first time out of the United States, so it's really just breathtaking, just the architecture and everything here, let alone the circumstance with the Pope and the conclave and everything. So it's, you know, it's really special, just being here in general. Yeah. So that means it's possible, guys, that you'll see a Super Bowl victory and white smoke in the same few months.
We're hoping for that.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Eagles victory, and then, you know, what'd you say?
I said the Cardinals pick is in.
Like it's the draft, exactly.
Like it's the draft,
yeah. Do you guys have a cardinal you're kind of rooting for?
No.
Yeah.
No, I think they'll make the best decision, and you know, it's.
Who's the quarterback for the Cardinals? I know, right? To be here with your parents, I mean, this is like a trip you'll remember for the rest of your life.
Oh, absolutely, yeah, absolutely. I definitely plan on coming back later in life, but like, this is just like breathtaking and life-changing just being here. Like, not culture shock-wise, just everything else. It's so different. It's so amazing.
As Catholics, what do you want to see for the future of the Catholic religion?
That's a good question.
I know we're getting deep here, but
that is a good question. I like the previous pope.
Another pope.
You know, he's kind of staying with the times and being dynamic in his decision making.
I agree.
Yeah.
There's a lot of changes.
Yeah.
That I think need to be made. Just more people having rights in the church.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll
being
see.
Acknowledged.
Yeah. Will you stay till white smoke?
We are staying till Friday, so potentially. So we have an open day tomorrow. When they start Thursday, we're gonna do the Coliseum and then come back in the afternoon.
So you're hoping for a quick conclave?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you.
From Downingtown. That's the thing about some of these conclaves. You just never know how long they're going to be, 2 to 3 days maybe, but if not, people have a one-way ticket. We spoke to a guy from Haverford who had a one-way ticket, wasn't sure exactly how long it was going to be, and was prepared to stay for the duration. Let's hope it's not that 3-year conclave like they had way back when. All right, much more to come. Well, not much more. A few more minutes to come, and then we'll wrap it up here on Fox Local. We'll see you in just a moment. All right, Jason Martinez here in Rome along Borgo Pio Street. You know, one other takeaway that I noticed in Rome, there's bottled water here, but it's not as plentiful as the United States. That's because they have these natural Roman water fountains that people just come right out and drink out of. I've never done a water taste test, and sure, you run the risk of getting wet, but that is the purest water I've ever had. It's cold. It's better than any bottled water you've ever had. You want to try some? Go ahead, please. I looked it up. Oh, he's filling up his water bottle. It says Roman water was considered pure due to a combination of their engineering and awareness of water quality. They prioritized clean groundwater in springs and used gravity-driven aqueducts to transport water, along with methods like sedimentation tanks and even lead pipes that formed a protective coating on their interior. While lead exposure wasn't understood, their system was effective in delivering relatively clean water, though not necessarily to modern standards. Jared, are you going to try some?
I think I can maneuver.
I don't think you can, but let me just get one more drink. I haven't had a drink out of a faucet since I was a kid, and I drink out of the hose, you know, but it's cold, it's delicious, and it's been so hot. Well, not hot, but we've been in the sun here for the last 2 hours. So, but that sound, I mean, if you haven't gone to the bathroom in a while, it could it could make you want to go to the bathroom. So, a couple empty tables there. I think Jared and I, we've got a place to sit there. We will be eating shortly. Pasta tonight, Jared? Or are you just going to go? Yeah, he says yes. Okay, so here's the situation for us for the rest of the week. Tomorrow morning on Good Day Philadelphia, starting at 4 a.m., 5 a.m., 6 a.m., 7 a.m. Do you want me to keep going? 8 a.m., 9 a.m., and then the day's just getting started. Tomorrow is Conclave Day, and it's going to be an exciting day here in Rome. The tours and the hustle and bustle of St. Peter's Square will be even more breathtaking tomorrow. I still have water falling off my face. And so we'll, of course, see you on Fox Local between 11 a.m. and 1 p.m. We hope you'll tune in. We'll see you tonight at 5 o'clock on Fox. I'm still going. 6 o'clock on Fox. Let me get the microphone. And 10 o'clock as well. Listen, when we go on these trips, we don't just do one show and go to the bar. We work. That's what we do here at Fox 29. Let's just look at some of these folks over here and see what they're eating. I see salmon, prosciutto. I see incredible pizza. Everything looks really good. To be at dinner right now in Rome. For those of you watching in Philadelphia and doing this. Oh, look, I didn't show you this before. Leather boutique. This is leather is plentiful here. They say, if you go to Rome, they say, bring me back something leather. So maybe I'll try to find something for Sheba and bring her back a nice bag. Beautiful things you have here. Thank you very much. We're on live TV in Philadelphia. Yes. By the way, it's the best smelling place. Incredible. That smell of fresh leather would make Indiana Jones. He's a beautiful leather jacket. Okay. So I've got how much time do I have left? 2 minutes. I still have to keep. Oh, you're on TV. Come on. Speak English? Yes, you do. A little bit English. You live in Rome? Rome? You speak Italian?
No, Spanish.
Spanish. Oh, ¿cómo estás?
Bien, hablas bien español.
Un poquito, y sí.
Wow.
¿De dónde eres?
De Chile.
Oh, de Chile.
Santiago de Chile. Do you know Chile?
Sí, sí. In Papa Francisco de Argentina. Sí.
Yeah.
So, okay, wonderful. ¿Tú tienes un favorito Papa?
Papa, un favorito?
Sí.
No. No tengo.
Favorite? Does she have a favorite pope? No, she does not have a favorite.
No.
No, you do not?
No,
okay.
no yet.
No yet. Okay. Well, enjoy. Nice to meet you. Mucho gusto.
Nice to meet you too.
Okay. Chile.
Chile.
Okay. Wonderful. I've never met anybody from Chile before. So that's nice. She's enjoying herself too. So how much time do I have to fill now? Do I need to speak another language? 1 minute to fill. Okay. So once again, we'll see you tomorrow morning. We'll see you tonight. Yes. Hello. Yes. Everybody's so well dressed. They smell good. They're beautiful. It's beautiful people here. Hello, folks. Where are you guys from?
Florida.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh, they're in England.
Philadelphia here. Yes, yes, and we're just broadcasting the conclave. Fox, that's right. Yes, yes. Thank you very much. It's nice to just kind of see where everybody's from, what they're doing. And so as we say goodbye, we remind you, tell your friends, download the Fox Local app. We've got plenty of papal coverage to come. The water fountain continues to be a popular thing here. So we'll see you on TV. Thanks for watching. This is Jason Martinez and Jared Ball saying so long, and we'll see you on Fox 29.
And rebuild trust within our department. Then there's Maimuna Saeed. She grew up in a small Minnesota town and knew early on that she wanted to be a police officer, specifically to serve vulnerable communities. Before entering law enforcement, she worked in crisis response, risk assessment, and community care. That's a resume for you. And after positive encounters with MPD officers, she knew this was the right department and the right mission for her. We built a public safety team that includes leaders across departments working together to respond to and prevent crime. That's why when our public safety experts tell us what they need, we listen. We can't expect officers to prevent, investigate, and arrest without adequate staffing. Today, we still have fewer officers per capita than most any major city in the United States. And while we're making progress, it's worth noting that 45% of those new applications last year came through a recruitment campaign that was cut. Again, we need to listen to expert recommendations, and my hope is that in this coming budget we will do so. So, as we enter this tough budget cycle, as we search for collaboration, as we focus on investments that matter most to our residents, that also means giving our safety teams collectively the tool that they need to save lives and make sure that our neighborhoods are secure. Because safety isn't just about law enforcement. It's also about relationships, problem properties, housing, and health. It's about using data to drive outcomes, and we're doing just that. Through our performance management and innovation team, we've developed nearly 400 key metrics. That means we're not guessing, we're measuring. We're not reacting, we're anticipating. These metrics help us take a more comprehensive approach to public safety because we know that true safety is multifaceted. Metrics guide how we respond to crime, yes, but also how we prevent it and how we build trust along the way. Our Minneapolis Fire Department continues to deliver that same commitment, responding to emergencies no matter the conditions. In March, at 3 a.m., in a snowstorm with 40-mile-an-hour winds, I have a feeling they might be exaggerating a little bit in this one, 45 firefighters responded to a 3-alarm fire in a vacant South Side building. They saved 2 neighboring homes with residents inside, preventing serious injury and major damage. We thank them for their efforts. And speaking of emergency response, our 911 center is now fully staffed for the first time since 2020, answering calls. They're answering calls 10% faster. And by the way, we're also delivering on accountability. You may have heard about the backlog of police conduct review cases in our Civil Rights Department. How many of you have heard about it? As of today, as of